regardless, the nice thing is for all of us, it's time. So I want to just start by saying what's going to happen is you're going to get an email on Monday. If you weren't on the corporate call last night, please try and catch the replay. They really break down everything of the timeline and how everything's going to roll out with the shipping and everything. That's not the purpose of this quick call, but what I wanted to let you know, Monday, you were going to get an email if you reserved a digital collectible. If you did not reserve a digital collectible, you may very well want to reserve one after you watch this, because I'm going to show you how to get it for free. Yes, even the Elite, which is $34.95. So please pay attention. This is critical, okay? Here's what I noticed, guys. Couple things. So basically what I started doing is I started reaching out to everybody that's level 1 to me. And as you know, if you're watching this and I sponsored you, I reached out to you this week and I basically said, hey, let's get on a call. And I wanted to take the time to individually speak to all 124 of you. I probably got through about 80 some of you. It's been a crazy week. Just to explain where we stand, how things are going to roll out with this launch, et cetera, et cetera. And I noticed something which prompted this right here. Most people have no idea what a digital collectible is. Most people have no idea when they paid that $50 and they signed up and they chose the Elite, the Premier, the Essential. They have no idea what they signed up for. They're like, and they're going to get an email telling them to pay for something in a few days. And they're going to be like, what's this? Or they don't even understand the benefit. And I said, you know what? This can't be. We as a team did not do good enough of a job to explain this offer because people don't get it. And my goal is in 10 minutes or less to explain this to you so you can make an informed decision. I don't want people making a decision, getting an email saying, oh, I got to pay this amount. Oh, no, that's not for me. You don't even know what you're saying no to, or maybe you don't even know what you're saying yes to because you're going to get it. This is going to clear this up. And again, my goal is to do this in less than 10 minutes. We got a clock? Yeah, 7:09. Well, here in Italy anyway. All right, guys, so let's get right into it. The most important thing, and these are slides from Jay Forston, the most important thing you have to understand is that with all 3 levels, you are getting check match. All right, you're literally getting check match. Depending on the level, so the Essentials, you're getting check match on level 1. That's anybody that you personally bring in, no limit, whether it's 1 person or 100 people. The Premier gives you check match on levels 1 and 2. So that's everybody that you bring in your level 1 and everybody that they bring in, again, no limit on the level 2. The Elite, of course, gives you a 3rd level of check match. And that's the one with the 15% level 1, 10% level 2, 5% level 3. So I wanted to kind of get into that and just explain that. You have to understand that there's a few perks with this thing. What are you paying for? I mean, that's the bottom line. Everybody wants to know. Break it down for me, Brian. What's the deal here? What's the value? And I think here's the thing that a lot of people don't understand. And I even took a bunch of notes to share with you guys. The very first thing that you need to understand, guys, is that you're starting a business. You're literally starting a business. Now, if you're watching this and the only thing you want to do is lose body fat and you just want to use the product, well, then you shouldn't even be watching this. This is for people who want to build a business, who want that side hustle, who want that secondary income stream, who want to get rid of their job, who hate the business they run. It's running their life. This is who I'm talking to. If you just want the product, this is not for you. And I can't say that enough. I've said that in every presentation I've done. Or maybe you're one of those people saying, hey, you know what? Maybe I do want to build a business and create that secondary income stream. Maybe I do need this side hustle, or I know I need it. But let me see how the product works for me first. Great, I get it. But please pay attention then, because if this is even a potential of yours to make money in this business, you need to pay attention because this is a limited time offer. I know that sounds cliche and like late night TV commercial, but guys, this is going away very soon, a lot sooner than I anticipated. So please pay attention. I don't want anybody to miss this. So tag your teams, share this video. It's critical that people get this knowledge. Okay, let's start at the beginning. This is an investment in your business. That's the first thing you have to understand. Like any business, like a real estate business, like any business you guys have started or maybe considered starting, there's an investment. But what I love about this is that you're getting your money back. You're literally getting your money back. Just let's talk about a few things. And I have a whiteboard I can share with you, but I don't know that that's actually going to, I don't know it's going to work. So I want to work through these slides real quick. I'm going to get into the products on the board, but I want to show you something because I think these are nice pictures and a visual, really, some people are visual learners, right? So watch this. John brings in Megan and Megan starts making $1,000 in team commissions. It doesn't matter if she's making $1,000 a day, $1,000 a week, or $1,000 a month. Let's say Megan's making $1,000. Well, John is a crystal director. Maybe you don't even know what that means. That's not important. And he doesn't have a digital collectible. So John doesn't get the matching bonus on Megan's team commissions. In other words, if you look at our comp plan, like any comp plan, you have to build your organization with certain parameters to a certain level to unlock certain levels of pay, one of them being check match. So the perk of getting involved and getting one of these digital collectibles, regardless of the level you choose, is you're going to start getting that check match, one of the payouts of the comp plan for a business that you didn't build. You don't need all the requirements for each rank, as you'll see in the comp plan. And if you're not familiar with that, please go into our guides. There's a PDF breaking it down. There's even a video. But guys, this is a way to cut the line like nothing I've ever seen. And it's never been done before in the network marketing direct sales industry. Understand that. We are breaking ground with so many things with this company. This is one of them that happens to be really huge, okay? So let me break this down for you. John's matching bonus, if he had the essential, okay, on Megan, he would make $100, which is 10% every time she gets paid. Again, it doesn't matter if that's every day, every week, or every month. Every time Megan gets $1,000, and it could be less, I'm just round numbers, he makes 10%. But if you had the Premier, which is that middle digital collectible, or the Elite, the $34.95, you're making 15% on your level one. What happens is, let's expand this out. If you take a look at the level 1, 2, and 3, let's start at the essentials. You're only going to get level 1 with essentials. You're going to get that 10%, so you're still going to make the $1,000. But if you got the Premier, that $24.95 middle one, guys, you're getting paid on 2 levels. So math-wise, just look at it like this. Megan brings in Cassie. Cassie brings in Brian. So at the Premier, which is, again, that middle $24.95 digital collectible, you're going to make your 15%, which is $150. You're going to make the $100, which is 100. So you're making $250 on every 1,000, okay, that Megan's making with Cassie. Now, on your level 3, and these are just round numbers, you know that, but if Brian's making $1,000, if you're at that elite level, you get unlocked that 3rd level. And this is just one line. This is just one who gets one. You're making $300, guys. And again, a lot of people are going to be making leaders $1,000 a week, $1,000 a month, very, very fast. So imagine if you're making $300 a week. That's just from one line. I mean, that's $300 a week. That's, what's that, $1,200 a month. Well, that would take you 3 months to pay off what you put out for the $34.95 on your investment on the check match alone in 9 days. You understand? That's with one line. You don't know who's going to come into your business. The crazy thing about direct sales, network marketing, is you don't know who you don't know. And you may bring in a few people, but you know what they say, every dud knows a stud. I know it's a weird term, but I heard that a few years ago and I remembered it, right? Like, you don't know who people know. So you may bring in somebody who really isn't a builder. They're not really networked, but they get a great result on the product. They show up to Christmas dinner, and their cousin, who's a real type A charger, hard personality, maybe he's got direct sales experience or not, regardless, he wants to hear about the product, finds out there's a compensation plan involved, and kills it. That's how this business works. Most times, in fact, and this is what should excite you, most times it's not the people that you actually personally bring in that actually do something. It's the people they know, or sometimes the people that are 7 and 8 levels down. Do you understand that? It doesn't matter how far down they are, because if they're connected to you, the volume flows up. You're getting paid on the check match. The check match, it doesn't matter how many people are placed in between in the binary. So if you brought in Megan and then people are dumped underneath, Megan brings in Cassie and people are dumped underneath, you still get paid that percentage on Brian level 3 regardless, because that's what's called the enrollment tree. It's a whole nother training for another day. But understand, you can't get cut out, guys. You can't get cut out, which is huge. So you can imagine with the diamond matching bonus, again, 15, 10, 5, you're looking at right here, if you had a level 1, 2, and 3, guys, you're looking at $900. Now, again, maybe if it's a month, that's $1,000 a month. If that's a week, that's $3,600. You got your money back in a month. What if it took you a year to get there? Let's play devil's advocate, right? You're locked into this pay for 5 years, guys. So if you completely screwed this up, sat on your hands, waited for your own result, and finally got to work and got 3 people to duplicate, 3 people. In other words, look at it like this. Here's another way to look at it. Because we're paid weekly, 5 years of payouts on that elite level, you're getting 260 potential paychecks, 260. So if the first year, the whole year, all 50 weeks, you did nothing, you still have 210 paychecks coming to you from your initial investment. Guys, when I started realizing this, and I think this week it finally clicked for me. I've been doing this for 2 months, and having all these phone calls with all of you individually, it finally clicked in my mind, like, oh my God, this is insane. And nobody knows what they have their hands on. Nobody understands it. So I got to explain this before you have the choice, the option this coming Monday when you got to pull the trigger. I don't want you to make a mistake because you didn't understand this stuff. So let's keep moving on. I want to keep this quick. You're also going to get tickets to the convention. People say, well, what's that good for? Well, I don't even know if I'm going to go. Okay, well, here's the thing. If you're building a business, understand this. Major decisions are made at major functions. So our very first national convention, which is most likely going to be held in February, most likely probably going to be in Dallas, right? You want to, not only do you want to be there if you want to build a business, but you want to bring a team. You're going to have tickets to hand out. Guys, you're going to have 10 tickets to be like, hey, come with me. I got your ticket covered. I got you. Just take care of your hotel or drive there, get a hotel. I got your ticket covered. Use that as an incentive to build your team, okay? That's a tax write-off. And wait till I get to that. That's where we're going to put the cherry on the top at the end, because many of you have no idea the tax write-offs that are waiting for you by running a home-based business. Of course, at Premier and Essential, you get tickets, you get 6 and 4. You'll notice one thing. I'm going to focus on the Essentials because it's the largest package, but nothing changes as you go down. You're just getting less of what you got at the highest package, okay? So you're also going to get free shipping on your product, which, you know, obviously for 2 years at Elite, I mean, it's $6.99 a month a bottle. That's what 12 times 7 is 84 times 2. It's almost $200 in savings right there on shipping. It all adds up. You know what I mean? And then, of course, a lot of people don't realize you're going to be on the product advisory committee for a year. You're going to get access to future digital launches, not in America, because this will never happen again. But as we roll out into foreign countries, looks like we're going to be opening up Hong Kong and Taiwan, January, February, where we're going to have a digital collectible collection just for them, not for us, but you can actually partake in that if you hold one of ours here. It's another huge benefit, right? Exclusive access to founder master trainings. We've already created the groups. Okay, we're going to have a group just for the elite. Just for the elite, where Danielle, Rodney, the founders are going to come in, be doing trainings just for the elite members. And there's a whole nother group for any level of digital collectible that you have, where it's all of them plus all of us masters coming in, supporting you, training you aside from the masses. You will be isolated. You will be put aside in a special category. You will have special VIP seating at that convention with a backstage pass, with the refreshments and the velvet rope that you're going to be able to go behind. You will be walked across stage and given the recognition that you deserve for being a founding member and helping get this company off the ground. There's a lot coming, guys. There's a whole lot coming. You're also going to have your private VIP support line. I think that's it. So what I want to do now is I want to share the whiteboard, and forgive me if I don't have a pen. I don't have an Apple pen for my iPad, but I got a finger. So let's see what we can do here. So I want to run through some numbers because I don't think you guys understand this. Let's talk about the math. All right. First of all, you have to understand something. If you take a look, and let's get the pen going. If you take a look, guys, at the elite, you're looking at $34.95. That's your investment. Okay. What you're getting out of the gate is you're getting 12 bottles. Well, I tell people, and I've been saying this all week, what if you actually sell those bottles? See, because you could sell them at retail for $160. That's going to give you back $19.20 of your money right there on the products that you have. So there's 2 reasons you want to have inventory. Number one, when you're talking to people, somebody you work with, a family member, a friend, a neighbor, somebody at church, whatever the case may be, and they're excited about this product and they're going to order, whether they're going to be a customer of yours or if they're going to join as a member. Wouldn't it be great, and I don't have a bottle right here, but wouldn't it be great to say, hey, listen, place your order, they're gonna go home and place the order. Tell you what, I got a bottle for you right here. How would you like to start the product today? How would you like to start before 30 minutes before your next meal? Guys, you know how powerful that is? Nobody has patience, especially in today's day and age. Everybody seems to have ADHD. People want things yesterday. In the world of Amazon Prime and video on demand and everything happening instantaneously, people don't want to wait. And if you can get the product in their hand, then they go home and order it. They're almost guaranteed to order it now because they're obligated because they got a bottle and they want to start taking it. Do you understand? And this will be, you can't even imagine how effective this is going to be when you have your own personal result. And I know many of you haven't gotten the result yet because you weren't one of those 38 beta testers or whatever it was. So in the next 2 weeks, when the bottle's in your hand, and in the next 4 and 8 weeks, when you get your result, maybe you matched clinical trials and you're down 21.3 pounds by Christmas, by New Year's. Yeah, I think everybody in your world is going to notice. They're going to ask you, what are you doing? What are you taking? I'm taking this nutraceutical. What's it called? Zenith. Where can I get it? Where do you buy it? Oh, that's funny. I actually, I'm an affiliate. I have a referral link, a shopping link I could give you. Great. In fact, how would you like to start before your next meal? How would you like to start tomorrow? And you can have these bottles on that. So to have that, and what do you tell them? Hey, listen, when your bottles come in, just give me one back. That's it. So you keep it on rotation. Critical strategy, works every time. Okay. That's that. Or you could sell them. Sell them for the full retail at $160 if they don't want to join. Hey, try here, take a month or 2 supply. You're going to get back $19.20 of that $34.95 right there. Okay. So I'm just a math guy, guys. I look at it like that. And then again, you're getting 2 years of shipping at $6.99. You're basically looking at another $170 in free shipping on your own product. So there's 2,100 back towards your $34.95. Now, if my math is correct, you've only put out $13.95. We didn't even talk about the check match yet. So even if you didn't build a business yet, even if you're not actually getting the check match, you got back 2,100 over your $34.95. And yes, for the other two levels, it's all relative. It works out the same way, the percentages. But I'm just, again, I can only have time to focus on one. But do you understand? And no, you don't understand. Because as I've been having these little 15-minute calls with so many of you, nobody knows this. And so shame on me for not coming on here and explaining this sooner. Shame on me for waiting 72 hours before you got to pull the trigger and make a decision. But you know what? It's not too late because the emails didn't go out yet. So please, if you need to watch this again, pay attention because I'm about to blow your mind with what I'm about to tell you next. At the end, we talked about 260 paychecks. That's 5 years of pay, right? Again, 210, even if you screwed it up and didn't do anything for a year. But I want to close this out with the most important thing and show you how to get it for free, aside from everything we've said so far, aside from it all. So where's my trusty eraser? Watch this. What a lot of you don't understand, and I get it, a lot of you are employees, you've been working your whole life, you've never owned your own business, or maybe you do own a business, but regardless, a lot of people are not very familiar. And let me start off by saying I am not a CPA. This is not tax or financial planning advice, okay? I know this is being recorded. Please check with your financial advisor, your tax professional. But here's what I know to be fact. I know that when you start a business, this business, and every one of you have already started because you've already paid your $50 and you're in here. So in the eyes of the IRS, you are in business. Do you realize that? Whether the business ever makes a dime or not is here nor there. You're in business. You're a small business owner in the United States of America. So what does all this mean? Well, let's start off that you're going to be entitled to tax benefits. What a lot of people that don't understand this call loopholes, right? Guys, it's not just for the rich. Anybody who hangs up a shingle and goes in business in the United States of America, it's written into the tax code that these things are here to benefit you. Let me explain. I would say on average, the average person is, if I had to guess, paying somewhere, would you agree, somewhere around 30% in taxes when you add in your federal, when you add in your state, if not a lot more, depending on the income bracket, you're probably paying around 30%. I think that's average. Well, let's see. You are going to basically get back 30%. Let me explain what that means. To get back your $3,500, your $34.95 to be exact, right? You would need to put together receipts or show business expenses of $10,500. Why? Because 30% of that means you're getting back if you've already paid it. Yes, if you paid in taxes from your job, from your W-2, when you get paid every week, every 2 weeks, and they take out those taxes that they're taking out anyway, how would you like to get back every penny that you put out? Let's say you got the Elite for $34.95. How do you get it for free? You get it back in your taxes. If you're self-employed already, you already know this, well, then you're going to get it back regardless because of your deductions. Because guys, all you have to do is show the IRS, hey, look, I spent $10,500 on my business. These are business expenses. These are deductions. These are write-offs. So I shouldn't have paid taxes on that money. So you're going to get back the percentage of what you should have paid. In other words, 30% of 10.5, oh, surprise, it's $3,500. Do you understand how this works? You are literally out of the gate. Your deduction is $3,500 because that's what you're paying for your digital collectible. So now you only need to come up with about $7,000 more over the year for what? With receipts for your business. Did you know you can start writing off your cell phone, a portion of your cell phone? How about your home internet service provider? Who do you have? You have Comcast, you have Fios, Verizon, whoever you have, right? Did you know you can write that off your internet? Did you know that? Did you know you can take a home office deduction? And I don't care if you're renting or if you own your home, whether you rent or have a mortgage. Let's say you take, oh, I don't know, you got a spare bedroom and you got a, I don't know, 1,500 square foot place and you got a 300 square foot bedroom. Well, that's 20%. So now 20%, you could take a home office deduction, 20% of every dime that you spend to live in that house, you get to write off. What do I mean? Well, let's see. Let's say you're spending, I don't know, $1,500 a month for rent or mortgage. Let's say you have a homeowner association of 200. Now you're at 1,700. Let's say you have your gas, your electric bill, your utility, your water, your sewer, your garbage, and you're spending $2,000 a month to live. Okay, you're spending that anyway, right? Well, if you're taking a 20% home office deduction, what's 20% of 2,000 every month? It's $400. How much is that over a year? Oh, that's $4,800. That's $4,800 coming back to you that you currently are not getting because you don't have a home-based business, because you're not taking a legitimate home office deduction. Did anyone ever tell you this? Did anyone ever explain this to you? Guys, I have worked with some of the top CPAs and tax attorneys in the nation, thanks to my real estate background. We used to train thousands of people in conventions across the country on these tax savings as it pertains to being a real estate investor. Okay, put that aside because that's not what we're talking about here. We're talking about running a home-based business in a direct sales company where you get the exact same benefits, and 90% of you, if not 99, have no idea this money's waiting for you legally. Legally, it's there. You just didn't know about it. And what I am committing to do for this group, for my team moving forward, is to spend very specific time doing specific trainings every week if I have to, so you understand all this, so you can start keeping records, so you can start saving your receipts, filing things properly, so you can hand them to your CPA, your accountant at the end of the year, be like, here, get me my money back. Okay, because if you do it properly, I mean, look, let's pause a second. The home office deduction right there, there's $4,800. What's left? Oh, I don't know. Can we move the screen here? No, it doesn't work. If I'm not mistaken, that's what, $2,200 left. So we're just talking about, again, if you could produce 10,500 of receipts, expenses for your business, you take off the 3,500 right away for your initial investment, you need to come up with $7,000 more. If in that hypothetical scenario, you took that 20% home office deduction, right? There's another 4,800. You only need 2,200 left for the year. What are you spending on your cell phone? How about entertainment? How about meals? Right? How about when you go to Starbucks, you sit down, you have a conversation with somebody, and that just became a business meeting. You can take that receipt and write it off. How about the lunches where you talk about the business with your coworkers, with your colleagues, with your family? Why did you go to lunch? Well, it was a business meeting. We discussed Awakend. Great. Put that receipt in the bag, because guess what? That just became a deduction. Did you know that? Those dinners you go to when you go out, entertainment, alcohol. Yeah, that's okay too. Did you know all this? I don't think many people know this, guys. You can literally, in the money you're already spending, the disposable cash that you're spending living your life, because you're a business owner now, you are entitled to these deductions. So you think you can come up with another $2,200 over the course of a year of things like that? How about this? How about equipment? Do you need a new computer? Great. Go get a new MacBook Pro. Probably cost you about $2,500. That's a complete write-off. It's for your business. Need a new phone? Want to get a new iPhone? One of those new foldable Samsungs, the Androids? Great, go get it. Write it off. It's for your business. Guys, you're going to spend this money anyway. You're in business now. Once you learn these, and I don't want to call them secrets, once you learn these strategies, your life is going to change forever. You will never, I don't care if you quit this business, you will never again go without having a home-based business, because you'd be crazy to be leaving all this money on the table. But my point is this: by adding all that up, by learning these strategies alone, whether you chose the essentials, the premier, or the elite, you have a way to get back every penny just from the tax savings. It doesn't count the products we talked about. It doesn't count your free shipping. It doesn't count the convention tickets. And most importantly, it doesn't count the check match. That could be thousands or tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands of dollars right there, depending on the people that are going to come into your life, most of which you don't even know exist right now. Guys, this is what's at stake. This is the decision you need to make by Monday. And again, I apologize if I haven't taken the time to really thoroughly explain this, but I didn't realize it myself, the true value of what we have here. And once I started having all these phone calls with all of you, it started hitting me like, oh my God. I've been almost giving people bad advice, because again, let me go back to the beginning. I'm the first one that'll tell you that if you don't want to build a business, you just want to lose some body fat, great, this isn't for you. But again, if you want to build a secondary, if you need to build a secondary income stream, do you see what's happening in the United States of America? Do you see what's happening around the world, even here in Italy, with the utilities, with the price of gas, with the inflation? With what's about to happen, has already started happening in the change and the shift in the real estate market, which affects everybody in the nation, because it's not only that, it's the loan officers, the mortgage bankers, it's the appraisers, my brother, the home inspectors, everything, the Home Depots, it's all affected. Real estate is a huge, huge trickle-down effect in this economy, in the world economy. And it's changing, guys. I'm not saying it's going to crash again like 08. Nobody has a crystal ball. But it's getting ugly, okay? How about all those realtors and all those people in those associated professions? My brother, who's a home inspector, just last night was telling me he's scared. He's scared. He's in this business now, but he's scared. He doesn't know what to do. You know, you can't, there's certain things that are out of your control, because if houses aren't selling, he's not inspecting them. My buddy Paul, who may be watching this, out in California, real estate appraiser, he's very concerned. He's very concerned because his business is going away. It's drying up before his eyes. Now, maybe you're not in that industry, but you know anybody who is? This is a lifeline, okay? And so if you want to consider this a business, yes, it's going to come out of your pocket. Guys, you know, there's that old saying, you do what you got to do. If this makes sense to you, if you need this to make sense to you, if you need that secondary income stream, well, then get one of these. I don't care which one you pick, get one. You know what that old saying, go beg, borrow, and steal. Go sell something, even better, don't steal. Go sell something. It's that important. Put it on a credit card. Well, Bri, yeah. I used to teach nationwide courses on never go into debt. This is one of the few exceptions that I would say, you know what? Maybe you should consider going into debt for this, because what else you got? What else is coming into your life? What else do you have in your life that could produce income like this, that literally, that you see on the screen has a built-in way with the tax savings alone could put all that money back in your pocket? If you never made a dime in the comp plan, just by running the business, by taking these deductions, you can get your money back. It'll take you a year and you got to front the money for a year, but I don't think that's a bad deal. Guys, I'm going to close with this. I went way long, but this is critical. You guys trust me. You're here. You're part of my team. I want to make sure every one of you makes the right decision that's best for you and your family. This isn't some upsell. This isn't trying to say, oh, go buy it. Go. No, it's not like that. Because I'm going to even say it again. If you only want the product, none of this is for you. But if you need or want a secondary income stream, you need to pause. Watch this again and really think about, what do you want? Guys, I don't think we talk about it enough. One of the things I used to teach when I was coaching and mentoring people in the world of real estate investing, of course, was identify your why. Why do you do anything? Motive is everything. Why are you doing this? Why did you sign up here? Is there that hope of making money? Then what are you going to do about it? Are you going to learn? Are you going to change? Are you going to get out of your comfort zone and start to learn strategies and techniques that maybe aren't comfortable for you right now? Are you going to be willing to take the rejection and people telling you no? Are you going to learn strategies about social attraction marketing and Facebook and the wonderful things Danielle's teaching? She gives you a post a day to do, and actually start doing it. Maybe doing the 8421. If you don't know what that is, look up in the feature posts. Guys, we're going to provide you all the tools and the resources necessary. You just have to decide, what do you want? What do you want? Right? Only you can answer that. I'm just telling you there's a roadmap here to get you wherever you want to go, because at the end of the day, 90% of what you want revolves around one thing, and it's called the dollar bill, the almighty dollar. Because if we dumped $1 million in your account tomorrow, how many of your problems would go away? Well, something better than $1 million is a passive income stream that is consistent, and not only that, but continues to grow. And that's exactly what we have our hands on in this business. Guys, this is only my second time doing network marketing. I'm a real estate guy, I always will be, but I couldn't pass up this opportunity. I couldn't pass it up because I've never seen anything like it. And I say it all the time, and I don't think those words mean to most people what they mean to me. Let me close with one final analogy. I heard something one time and I'll never forget it. Let's say you had a rich uncle that you didn't know about and he passed away, and he put $1 million in cash in an old briefcase, and it's locked up in an old safety deposit box at a bank. But he left one parameter on the note in his will. He said, this is for you, whatever your name is. This is for Brian. This is for whoever's watching this. You're going to get $1 million. It's there. It's in a briefcase. It's cash, dollar bills. But in order to get that, you need to bring $10,000. You need to bring 10 grand. He just wanted to prove that you could either come up with the money or you had the money. But if you come to that bank, to that safety deposit box with $10,000, you will walk out with $1 million. You may not have $10,000, but I guarantee you something. You would move heaven and earth to get it. You would make phone calls. You would check how much balances are on your credit cards. You would see what you could sell. You would take a part-time job. You would do whatever it takes to get that $10,000, because you know you'd have $1 million. It's a good deal. We're talking about, at the highest level, $3,500. Considering what this business can do for you, considering that you don't know what's going to happen in the future, considering that at the elite you're locked in for 5 years, if you put enough value on this, you'll find the $3,500. Just like in the analogy, you'll make it happen. The question is, do you want to? So guys, that's it. I hope this was helpful. All that to say, you decide what's best for you and your family, but at least now you're armed with the information. This is literally that. I'm going to leave this screen up. This in tax benefits alone, you'll get back every penny if you follow the law as it was created for entrepreneurs. And congratulations, you are one now. So guys, I hope that helps. God bless. I'll talk to you soon, and I'll be in touch with a lot of you. I'm not done yet. I still got a lot of reach outs to you. So we're going to be sending out the emails on Monday. You're going to have 48 hours to make a decision. If you don't decide to get it, if you've already reserved one, it goes into circulation. But do yourself a favor. At least get a 2-pack or a 4-pack so you can stay active in the system. Don't let all this flush away. All the volume that maybe is building under you right now. Stay in the game. Stay in the game. Get your own result. And you know what? Maybe there will be some left for you in November or December before we run out. But Danielle just said on the corporate call last night, if it wasn't the corporate call, maybe it was our advisory board call. She's talking to a master distributor. Somebody who has, I think it's between 50 and 100,000 people, who's bringing the whole team over most likely next month. We're over 54% sold out on these digital collectibles. This team comes over, they're gone. They're gone. So consider that this is going away soon, whether it's in November or December, but you need to make a decision. Make the right one for you and your family. And regardless of what you choose, we're here to support you every step of the way. And I mean that sincerely from the bottom of my heart. All right, guys, have a great night. God bless. And we'll talk to you soon. See you guys.